Imagine a city where people live in separate bubbles based on wealth, race, and beliefs, rarely crossing paths. This phenomenon is actually prevalent in our world, known as segregation, which blocks opportunities for the underprivileged and hinders social inclusivity. To tackle this challenge, we present InclusiViz, a visual analytics system that helps social scientists understand and mitigate urban segregation, ultimately promoting social well-being. The system supports 3 levels of analysis. Community-level analysis offers a broad overview of the city's segregation patterns. CBG-level analysis helps uncover the reasons behind these patterns and pinpoint opportunities for targeted interventions. POI-level analysis allows users to design effective interventions to mitigate segregation. Now, let's see how different views work together to support these analyses. In the community view, the top row features community signatures, visually summarizing the distribution of the selected attribute. A signature is simplified box plots with only the central boxes kept for efficient comparison. Hovering over the icon beside the attribute, you can check the detailed legend. Below, a flow matrix shows the intercommunity flows. Each cell in the matrix represents the volume and population composition of the flow. For example, from the shapes of the signatures, you might quickly notice communities A and B are completely different. Also, the flow matrix shows residents from community A seldom travel to B. Meanwhile, the map on the right provides geographical context. Interestingly, A and B are actually adjacent. To focus on a community of interest, you can simply click on its label to the left. In the CBG view, a ranking table lists all CBGs within the selected community and prioritizes CBGs with high segregation yet the potential for bridging diverse social groups. When you click on the row to select a target CBG, the Dorling map and the feature impact plot update simultaneously. The Dorling map on the right uses glyphs to illustrate the target CBG and its close neighboring CBGs while preserving their relative positions. You can also change the number of neighbors by the slider at the top. The navigational map on the left will automatically help you focus on the target CBG and neighbors, and you may also toggle the button to switch back to the whole map. The glyph is designed based on the metaphor of the filter bubble, each representing a CBG. Its size represents the population size. It shows the CBG at the center, and the white proportion arcs show the proportions of residents in different social groups. Here, when a social group dominates in a segregated CBG, its proportion arc is long, making the glyph look more like a bubble. And the thicker flow arc outside shows the proportion of residents visiting the target CBG. You might see, for example, that residents from lower-income CBGs visit the target CBG more frequently than those from more diverse CBGs. The feature impact plot shows how features in the target CBG affect visitor flows from neighboring CBGs, with dot plots for features' average SHAP values. You can sort features by the magnitude of SHAP values or by variance across social groups, helping you compare mobility patterns. We can observe the top health-related POI shows a stronger negative impact on middle-class groups, which might be the reason for repelling the visitors from the CBGs we saw before. For instance-level insights, you can hover over a social group arc in a specific CBG's glyph to see individual SHAP values. Finally, in the feature control panel of the what-if view, you can freely adjust the densities of different types of POI in the target CBG to design effective urban planning interventions. Any changes will trigger updates across components. Let's say you increase health-related facilities. The recalculated average SHAP values for the features are displayed as gold dots on the feature impact plot, while the Dorling map shows predicted changes using gold flow arcs. In the ranking table, you can expand the row to reveal the new predicted segregation index and inflow breakdown. You can press the check icon to save interesting strategies and continue to explore others. If you are not happy with the current changes, you can also reset. When you have multiple strategies, you can do a comparison among them, and you can click the eye icon to revisit the detailed changes. Thanks for watching.